We are experiencing technical difficulties. Welcome back to the Outerverse Podcast. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Corey.
And we are your hosts for the next hour.
That's right.
Or so.
That's right. And as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
We have some cool shit to talk about.
We have a lot of it.
We do. A lot of cool shit.
Ouch. I hit my toe on the table. How you doing, Corey?
I'm doing good, man. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Sweet.
Wonderful. Back for episode 3.
That's right. I never thought we'd make it this far.
Yes, the Trinity.
Third time's the charm.
That's right. Yeah, the third time is the charm indeed, my friend. The third time. The third episode.
That's right.
The third installment.
The third one.
We're here, man. We're doing this thing.
We are. We're doing it. And the video quality, hopefully everyone enjoyed the way that the video quality turned out for episode 2.
Do you want to tell the listeners the story about the YouTube video for this past episode?
Yes. You're talking about regarding
it just now being up.
Oh yes. Okay, so I use an old ass program called Sony Vegas Pro 11, and
An old school one.
It's an old school one. So it's like 8 or 9 years old. So it's not even supposed to work on Windows 10. So I would try to render. I tried rendering episode 2, and it would always freeze and crash around 31%. And I was like, well, shit, you know. So I broke down and I bought Sony Vegas Pro 16, and we are rolling now.
We are rolling
with Sony Vegas Pro 16.
We are rolling.
We are rolling. We are rolling. It is smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter.
That's right.
Smooth as these nuts.
So, the video quality, I want to give a shout out to my mom. I want to give a shout out to my mom for providing the dope camera that we're using now. So,
Thank you, Corey's mother.
Yes, thank you. And but we have some good shit to talk about, Kendall.
Yes,
what do you think? You think we've got some hot
Let's
scoops?
kick it off. You want to kick it off with video games?
Let's kick it off with video games. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Okay, you kick it off. Let's
kicking it off with. Are you a Star Wars fan?
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
So I just watched the trailer. I heard some people talking about it, and I'm not really into Star Wars that much. I mean, I've watched them all.
Right.
I watch them all just because I started watching them, and now you can't just leave one without watching the other ones.
Right.
I'm a completionist, if you will. And once I start something, I have to finish it, whether it's good or shit.
Right.
I don't know. But Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the game, is coming out.
I read about that.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer for it?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I have read it.
It looks good, dude.
Is it?
And the funny thing about it is that there's never really been maybe 1 or 2 video games that's solely dedicated to like Star Wars flying stuff.
Right.
Like Star Wars ships and racers.
And that's what
stuff.
it looks like this is.
It is. It's totally that. That's all it is.
So.
Fighter pilots and stuff like that.
It's going to be cool.
I know. I'm excited about it.
It's going to be cool. Do they have a release date for that? Is it going to be next gen? I
think it's sometime next year.
Okay. So it is going to be next gen then.
Next gen. Yeah. I thought you said next year.
Next year.
Yeah. No, it is definitely next gen for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it because I like and I think right around the time that the one with Liam Neeson, the movie, you know what I'm talking about? Liam Neeson and Ian McClellan. Not Ian McClellan. Ewan McGregor.
The prequels.
Yeah. When that one came out was when the PlayStation...
Was it the PlayStation? Like the PlayStation... Was it PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
I want to say it was PlayStation 1. They came
been.
out with a game that was... I think it was about 50% fighter pilot stuff, and you could race other Star Wars crafts.
I remember that.
But it's not like spaceships. It's like... A lot of them are like on the dirt, but they float above the dirt.
Yeah, it was the ones that
cool.
it was the ones Anakin was racing with.
Exactly. And that was so much fun. It reminds me of the game at the bowling alley. You know what I'm talking about? The game Hydro Thunder with the boats.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like a speedboat racing game.
Is that the one that's actually you get on it like a?
Yeah.
Is that the one? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that. I love that game. It reminds me of that, but with sand under you instead of sand, instead of water. They're basically speedboats with sand. I've cracked the code.
I'm excited for it though.
I understand it now.
I'm excited. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna see what it's all about.
I'm definitely gonna come to your house and play it for sure.
Bring it, man. Come over.
I don't have a system yet. One day I'm gonna talk her into letting me get one, but I don't have one yet.
What else you got?
You got any video game stuff?
Yeah, actually. Okay, so do you know the game studio company Rocksteady?
Yeah.
Okay, responsible for all of the, as everyone knows, the Batman Arkham series.
Yes.
Okay, so apparently they are developing a new Suicide Squad game.
Ooh.
Yeah, a new Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
So,
are you a fan of the Suicide Squad?
I'm a huge fan. Huge.
Really?
Fan. Yes. I love Suicide Squad.
I did not see that.
I love Suicide Squad.
I didn't see that looking at you.
Yeah.
I never would have thought it.
But I'm definitely going to play it because we talked. I think we talked. Didn't we touch on the Batman Arkham series in last week's episode? Yeah. So I'm going to play it because I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good.
Did you like the movie?
I liked the movie. I thought the movie was good.
I thought it was awesome.
I'd give it like a 9 out of 10.
It was a very fun movie. Everybody hated on it.
It did get a lot of shit.
Did you see where they're trying to get David Ayer, the director, to release the Ayer cut? You know how they did with Zack Snyder and the Justice League? They're trying to release the Ayer cut, which has like 90% more of the Joker footage.
Oh, really?
Because apparently they cut 90% of all of his work in the movie.
So they did that. So in the one that everyone's seen,
you only seen 10% of the Joker's performance.
He was kind of on the back burner of the movie. Okay.
Anyway,
that'd be good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want. I don't want the film fans to get in this mode like where if they don't like a movie, they can request something else. You know what I mean? Like I want films to come out and them just be the film. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then the rating system just like it fucks the rating system up.
Yeah, you want them to stop bullshitting everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking put the movie out. Just put the movie out the way it is. Whatever. And I think a lot of that had to do with Warner Brothers and stuff. So.
And speaking of Warner Bros, they potentially Warner Bros. They have potentially 3 new domain registrations: Batman and Suicide Squad games. So there may be a potential new Batman Arkham game coming out as well. So I'm excited about that. You okay, Kendall?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
I do hear that.
What is that noise?
It sounds like something leaking. But
anyway, sorry. Continue. I'm so sorry I interrupted that.
But anyways,
they have 3 new registrations.
They have 3 new registrations. Potentially Batman and Suicide Squad. So I would love to have another Batman Arkham game because I would be extremely excited to see where they take the Batman Arkham series. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I think if they added the Suicide Squad game into that same theme as the Arkham games are,
like the same.
I think that would be cool. But I just don't know
and everything like that. Yeah,
I don't know how the sort of story arc / character selection would be tied in, or would you play as every character, or would you be able to unlock characters that aren't as popular for Suicide Squad?
It would be cool for them to do like what a lot of game companies do when they have something like that, and pretty much make 4 or 5 of the characters playable and give them their own story. So you have numerous amounts of hours of gameplay, essentially. You know, you could play as one character and that story may take you 13, 14 hours.
Yeah.
And so then you have 3 or 4 other characters.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that would be cool. What is your favorite Suicide Squad character?
Probably Deadshot.
Deadshot?
I love Deadshot.
Really?
Yes. What's yours?
I'd say mine from the movie or just from the Suicide Squad in general?
The Suicide Squad in general.
It's probably Captain Boomerang because he's Australian.
Yeah.
And he's really funny. He's always drinking energy drink and shit. And he's trying to like leave.
He keeps it real.
He does. I love it. I think he's great. As I always like, let's go throw some boomerangs. Everybody's got these cool powers or
Yeah.
something, and they're like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'll just drink these energy drink, bloody throw me boomerangs,
Crocky.
crocky."
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Um,
but yeah, I like Captain Boomerang. He's
yeah.
cool. And he wears blue,
So I'm excited. It sounds to me like Rocksteady and Warner Bros. Have some good shit in the works.
Well, you know, one video game news piece that I seen that I kind of was gonna mention, but then I just decided to take it off of the list was it involved Rocksteady and that because Rocksteady was also planning on, and they were developing a Superman game.
Oh, really?
Did you hear about that?
I didn't.
So Rocksteady was developing a Superman game, and Warner Brothers, they were pretty far into the development process of it. Like, they weren't like creating the game yet, but they were developing like how it was going to work, kind of like what the story would look like.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Right.
Sorry, my nose was itching. Promise I wasn't picking my boogers. I only do that off camera. Anyway, but the Superman game was supposed to, they were developing it, and Warner Brothers was like, "Nah, we're good. Don't do that."
Oh man,
So,
I feel like that was a missed
would be
opportunity.
sick.
That was a very that
I
was
would
a
love
huge
that, dude. The last time I played a Superman game was when you were flying through the rings. You remember that?
Dude, screw
They
that
were
game,
like,
dude. That game sucked ass.
The whole game is you flying through some rings.
That game sucked ass to
I
a
could
straw.
never get through all of the rings. It was bullshit.
That game was garbage.
It was bullshit.
That was for the Nintendo 64.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, man, that was a good time.
But
You get through like 3/4 of them, and then you like get to the last one, and you're like, pew,
Yeah,
right beside it, and it's failed.
That was a steaming pile.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
A
steaming,
steaming pile
It was.
of a game. But anyway, I thought if they did the Arkham kind of theme around a Superman game, I think that would have been really cool.
It would have. That's what I was saying.
And it would have been. They were saying that it was going to be open world too.
See, it was a huge. I think that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
Missed opportunity. But are you a Crash Bandicoot fan? Or did you ever play any of the Crash?
I played
games?
them. I don't know that I played them enough to really be a fan of them.
Right.
I think maybe I just played them sort of arcade style. Like if it
Right.
was on and it was no one wanted to play, I would play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Well,
But I don't think I ever owned any Bandicoot.
I thought they were
Crash
good.
Bandicoot
I thought they
games.
were really good platformers. You
Yeah.
know, I thought they were good games. But Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, is releasing soon.
Really? What
Yes.
does soon mean? Is it like are they have a date, or is it going to be on like?
As far as I know, that
I'm sure it's a platform system game, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I think it's going to be released on next gen consoles, if I'm
Okay.
not mistaken.
Meaning PS5,
PS5,
Xbox, or whatever it's called.
Xbox Series X. So
Sorry, I'm a jackass.
the
Please
wi-
don't comment underneath this.
Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, releasing on the Wi-Fi router and mini fridge.
And the Xbox 5.
That's right.
I'm an old man.
But I like what they did there. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
so-
funny. I see
But
what you did there.
but the game is literally about time.
What's the studio that does that? That does the Crash Bandicoot? Do you know?
Slipping my mind.
I'll put you on the spot.
I know you put me on the. You put me on the.
spot.
You put me on the spot. You put me on the spot.
Anyway, I was just curious. Anyway, but yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I never really played that much of them.
Right.
Oh, the Google fingers are coming out. The googly fingers. They're coming out.
So it is Activision. Well, that's the public. Naughty Dog. That's right. Naughty Dog. The
Naughty
same
Dog.
people who developed the Uncharted series and The Last of Us.
Oh,
Naughty Dog.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like a complete idiot for not
wow.
knowing that.
You idiot!
I didn't know
Freaking idiot.
I didn't know it was published by Activision though. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
so,
that's what I was wondering. Not
Yeah.
saying that meaning I thought that was what it was.
Right.
I'm just saying like I was
Right.
wondering if it was by a company, that I knew and
Right.
I've been familiar with.
so Naughty Dog, man, they've been around for a while.
That's gonna be cool. I'm interested to see what it looks like. I'm sure
I am
it'll be
too.
pretty in depth.
It looks really.
Oh, there's a
good.
trailer and stuff for
Yes.
it. Okay, I need to watch
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. You can check it.
Once again, I'm a jackass.
you can-
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You can check it out though. Definitely check it out. And if all of you out there haven't seen any of the footage for Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. It's about time
check
that you.
out.
It's about
time
time
that you check
it
that
out.
out.
But you have any more video game
Yeah.
topics?
Well, I got
Okay.
two small things. Are you into mobile games at all
I'm into a few.
on any level, such as?
Mm,
Don't say Candy Crush. Don't do it.
That's
Don't
definitely
do it.
that's totally what I was gonna say,
do
man. I like the mobile Final Fantasy games though, like the Square Enix Final Fantasy games that they release for mobile. I'll play those a lot.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that and don't judge me, but Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter.
I like
man.
Fallout Shelter.
I'm really super into these idle games. You know what I'm talking about when I say
Yeah.
idle game?
Yeah,
Like you just upgrade stuff and let it make you money, that kind of thing.
I love that. I love
freaking
that.
love this game.
I think there was a Breaking Bad mobile game that was like that.
Yeah. I'm sure there was. There's like a weed farm game now.
Yeah.
It's like Cheech and Chong actually sponsor it. They're like the characters of it.
Oh
It's pretty
shit!
funny, yeah.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's a real thing. So speaking of mobile games, the reason I said that is because they are now in the second beta stage for RuneScape Mobile. And I'm really, really freaking excited about it. Whenever it comes out, I'm going to be head first in it, and Haley's going to hate me for at least a good month.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, because I got a sort of brand new iPad, like the newest one,
Right.
and I'm going to kill it when that comes out on my iPad. Well, not at work, but maybe at work.
You might not get any work done.
Maybe at work, yeah. But anyway, I'm super excited about that.
That's pretty cool.
That's one of the games that I really enjoy and care about. So I think I'll play a lot of that. So this next topic, I don't really know a lot about, but I know that you probably do.
What is it?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah. You know a lot about this?
I know a little bit about it. Probably not as much as I should, but all I know for a fact is that Keanu Reeves is in it. So.
Yes. That's one of the things I was going to mention.
And
I think that's freaking sick, dude.
I mean, it is.
First off, I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan.
Same here.
Enormous.
Huge Keanu Reeves fan. I think he does. He's made a huge
This
comeback.
freaking
dude.
game, though, like, excuse me for the yawning. I apologize. I'm sorry. But I watched the trailer for this, and I was like completely blown away because it looks so like it looks so. What's the word?
It's vibrant.
It's futuristic. It's vibrant. It's adult.
It's punk.
Yeah, it's very punk. It's just like the first half of the freaking trailer for it was like a animated porno. I was like, what is this shit? And then they started like blowing each other's heads off and stuff, like killing each other, and I was like,
and Keanu Reeves with the aviators.
And everyone's like mechanically enhanced and stuff.
Because
and
Keanu Reeves got like a cyborg arm, right?
It gave me some serious like Altered Carbon vibes. Have you seen that show, Altered Carbon?
I think
that's a show you should probably check out on Netflix. Joel Kinnaman
really?
from Suicide Squad. He was the protagonist in the first season.
Oh,
Second season's Anthony Mackie.
Okay.
But anyway, it's a really good show. Anyway, it looks just like that, pretty much, in that vibe. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I really want to see some gameplay from that.
I do too.
I don't know if that's out yet or not. Gameplay.
From what I was reading, I think it's been delayed again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been.
Well, it looks like something that would take years in the freaking
I think
effects department and stuff like that.
I think because of how big that game is going to be, and with it being, if I'm not mistaken, on next gen consoles as well.
Yeah.
And with everything going on as in the world, so it's been delayed again. But when it comes out and it drops, better believe I will be playing it.
I have no doubt of that, and I will better believe I will be going to Corey's house to play it.
He will. We will both be playing it. I don't think so. I know it's been delayed, but have you heard anything about a potential release date as far as Cyberpunk 2077?
No, I haven't. No. I was researching it a little bit today, but other than the trailer that I watched and the name of it, I didn't go that far into research.
So if all of you have not checked or looked into or even heard about Cyberpunk,
yeah, for sure, you need to look that up.
You definitely need to look it up.
If you're looking for what I need to play in the future game list, that's probably going to be on.
I'm getting some Borderlands type vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
But
a little less on like the sketch comic kind of look.
It's
but
definitely
pretty
realistic.
much the same kind of theme.
Definitely realistic for sure.
Yeah.
Like it looks like an amazing game.
I just think it's also kind of a joke that they used Keanu Reeves. That like he was probably walking down the street in wherever LA or wherever they have their studio at.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, what is that, a video game suite? And he just walked in and was like, hey, what's up, guys, bros? What's up? You know?
Dude.
And they're like, "Hey, you want to be in a video game?" He's
everybody
let's do it.
is contacting Keanu Reeves for their projects.
Dude,
they're like, please, we need you.
He is like Hollywood gold right now. You put him in the movie, a third of the population is going to go watch it.
Yes.
Just because of John Wick.
Definitely. You know, he had an appearance in like that new SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, did he? Really?
Yes, he did.
There's another new movie. We'll talk about, I guess, that in movies. But there's another new movie coming out with him in it, and he plays a very odd role. Or maybe it's a part of the Bad Batch.
It could be.
I think it's the Bad Batch.
It could be.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think
the Bad
so.
Batch.
Yeah.
Yep. With Jason Momoa.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's all I have for video games.
Yeah, same here. So, are we ready to transition into
TV shows? To the TV shows. Let's do it.
Okay.
What you got? What you got for me?
Okay, so have you watched any of The Boys?
Shut your mouth, dude. That's my first topic.
So so you've watched it.
Look at this.
Yes, I see.
What?
This is how in sync we are usually
we're so liquid, bro. We're just like we're here. You know what I mean?
But season 2, what do you think? What do you think? It's
dude.
returning to Amazon Prime September 4th.
Were you a big season 1 fan?
Yes. I thought it was an amazing show. I thought it was great. Yeah, I thought it was good.
What
do you think?
What is this noise?
I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But what did you think of? What did you think about the ending of season 1?
Season 1. I really liked the what's the word? The hero villain transparency.
Yeah, I love that.
I think it's super cool when you can show like the dark side of superheroes.
I thought it was cool
so
because they
cool,
put on this persona of them just being like the world's protectors and shit. But in reality, they're like doing some crazy shit behind the curtains, you know.
Yeah, and it shows the humanity side of the heroes too, which I think is cool.
I thought probably the most intense scene for me in season 1 was the fact that like that plane was crashing. And once this dude was like, nah, screw it. We ain't saving y'all. You know what I mean? We're not saving any of you. We need to get out of here. You know?
I don't know, dude. That was an intense scene. But I'm going to tell you right now, I've never in my life seen anything more intense and grotesque than that girl with that guy's gills.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
That was a very nasty. That was so nasty.
That was a crazy
He got
scene.
what he deserved, though.
But... great show.
Yeah.
Great show. I think they did.
Excellent show.
I think they did a great job.
And Kurt, what is not Kurt? What's the lead character's name? The actor's name?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Shit. Anyway, he played in Doom and all this other stuff, but he is a good actor in that, man. He kills it. He kills it.
He does. He does. So I'm excited for that. All of you, The Boys season 2. Returning to Amazon Prime September 4th.
Yeah. Quick question about that though. Did you see the trailer, the new footage that was released via Twitter of the new member of the Seven?
I haven't.
Yeah. So there's a new member of the Seven, and I watched it today. Who's gonna take the place of what's his name? Translucent Man.
Yes.
And it's a girl, and she's got like a buzzed like side of her head, and the rest of it's like long hair. Her name is Stormfront. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what her power is. I assume it has something to do with the weather. I assume it has something to do with the weather.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. And The Witcher season 2 is resuming production August 17th.
So tell me this, and something we don't do on this podcast much. Well, I mean, we haven't done this podcast much yet, but something we've noticed just for our viewers and listeners that we've noticed is that we don't talk about things normally that we don't like, and we want to change that.
We do.
And we want to make sure that we're being critical of everything.
We want to
not just talking about stuff that we love.
Yeah, we want to be completely transparent as far as
completely translucent. He was very transparent.
He was.
But yeah, anyway, so what you're talking about, I don't think I'm gonna really be super stoked about it.
I don't think a lot of people are saying that show is phenomenal. I watched the first season and
did you like it?
I'm on the fence about it.
See, I got into like the third episode
because I'm so used to playing the games.
Oh, really? See, I've never played any of the games.
The Witcher games were amazing.
Yeah, I've never played them.
They were fantastic.
I hear the story in those games is awesome.
Especially Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt was amazing. Yeah. So when I found out that they were making a Netflix show based off of The Witcher, then I was all for it, especially since the main character is Superman.
Yeah.
So
Henry Cavill.
Yes. And
I was like, well, wait a second, what?
Yeah.
Maybe I watched the wrong show.
So I found out that he was going to be playing Geralt.
Yeah.
Or Geralt. Or Geralt.
I don't know. Geralt the Witcher.
When I found out he was going to be playing him, I was like, man, they had him looking just like his character from the game.
Yeah, so, he did look just like the character.
So, I mean, as far as like the cinematography goes, they had that on point.
They put a lot of money into that.
They had that on point. But the story is all over the place. To me, I mean, again, some people are probably going to disagree with us, but we're being translucent.
Sure. Yeah, we're being kind of clear.
Translucent. So I mean, we don't want to tell everybody that this is amazing. This is amazing.
And the reason I point that out is because I made it 3 episodes into that show, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore.
I was kind of the same way, but I decided to finish it just to see if maybe
I need to go back and watch the rest of it or something.
But I'm still on the fence about it. But the reason I still had this on my list is because for everyone that listens that is a fan of The Witcher, if they don't know, Season 2 is resuming production August 17th. So that way they know, they're informed. All of you out there that if you're a fan of The Witcher, if you haven't already heard, then Season 2 will be resuming production pretty soon.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about TV shows, man? Do you have anything else as far as TV shows go?
I got a couple things. Did you hear? So, PC has officially gone mad. The politically correctness in our television shows has officially drove the sports car off the cliff. And I don't want to ever really be the one to like get into anything like that on the show.
Yeah.
But in relation to TV shows, some news is The Simpsons released, fired some people. Not fired them, but let them go because they're no longer going to allow white people to do the voice of black characters.
I've been reading a little bit about that.
And also Cleveland, the guy who plays Cleveland on Family Guy, quit. Or they not fired. I don't know if they fired him or not, but he either quit or got fired. Right. But so that they can hire a African American person to do that role,
Gotcha.
So that's something kind of noteworthy in television shows because I love The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah, I love both of those shows.
But I'm curious if the newer actors are going to like. I'm curious if the new voice actors are gonna exactly copy it as far as the sound of it,
or put their own,
or if they're going to make a new spin sort of on the characters.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm gonna kind of be on the lookout for.
And I'm for either way.
Yeah, honestly, totally. I have no problem with it.
Yeah, I'm for either way.
I have no problem with it. I wasn't the hugest fan of Cleveland's character anyway, to be honest. But the Simpsons characters, honestly, I never thought that at all. Anytime I ever watched The Simpsons was, what color is the person that's doing this voice?
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter to me.
That never slipped my mind, So.
But anyway, I just thought that was noteworthy.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Jack Ryan. Have you ever watched John Krasinski's Jack Ryan?
I haven't, but I need to because I am a huge fan of John Krasinski.
Yeah.
So yeah,
dude, you if you like him, you really should watch that show. He kills it.
Really?
Yeah, he kills it.
Isn't that Tom Clancy?
Yeah, it's Tom Clancy.
It's Tom Clancy?
I'll tell you this. Before you watch the TV show, you should watch the movie with Chris Pine. Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit with Chris Pine. That's a phenomenal movie. It's him and Kevin Costner.
Oh, really?
It's a good movie. Wow. And then you see that version of Jack Ryan, and then you see John Krasinski's version of Jack Ryan, which is even better, I think.
Right.
But they both killed it.
He's a phenomenal actor.
Dude, he is phenomenal. Actor, director, writer, everything he touches is gold. He's like Keanu Reeves.
Like I've got 2 words for you.
Okay.
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Yes. Yes. Quiet Place Part
Quiet
2 is
Place.
coming out soon,
Yes. Yes.
too. They pushed it back because of the coronavirus.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I have for TV shows as far as Jack Ryan Season 2 coming out. I wanted to see if you were interested in that.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, you really need to do that. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, Amazon Prime? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So all of you out there, check that out.
Yeah, Jack Ryan.
I'm going to check it out too.
But one last thing.
Okay.
The Boys Season 2 comes out on September 4th.
Yes.
And they're doing it differently this time around, where they're going to release the first 3 episodes to stream immediately. And then after that, every episode is going to come out weekly. So it's not going to be the whole season drops at one time.
Ooh, so
you're going to have a little weight factor to it.
I honestly like that because
and I think
the shows that release like their entire season and they drop the whole season at once, I'll binge watch the entire thing and
then you want
sitting.
more, and then you have to wait like 2 years,
right? So
to get another one.
So I like having to wait for it to come out on a weekly basis. So cool deal. I like that. So, but they're gonna drop the first 3 episodes immediately for you to watch.
Yeah, for sure. On September 24th. That's my birthday. September 24th. That's my birthday.
On September 4th.
September 4th.
They're gonna drop
20 days before my birthday.
Yes.
They're going to drop the first 3 episodes. Then you can check You can check the other episodes out at weekly after that.
Sweet.
Weekly. So
sweet. So
that's all I got.
So we're ready to move into movies.
Movies. Lots of good movies not coming out right now.
There's a couple.
Damn coronavirus.
There's a couple, but
one of my favorite things in life is going to the movies and eating a big tub of disgustingly buttery popcorn and drinking a large Coke that I paid like $8 for.
Absolutely.
And I haven't been able to do that in so long.
I mean, buttery, soaked buttery popcorn and so Coca-Cola.
Good. Oh,
they go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Wait for it. Oh yeah. Anyway, sorry. This new microphone setup that I have, guys, is preventing my arm from reaching the soundboard, so I'm having to take special precautions. But yeah, one of my favorite things is going to the movies, and it's just like something that me and Haley always do, and we've never thought twice about not going to the movies.
It's a tradition. You have to have buttery soaked popcorn and a Coca-Cola.
And not being able to go has really just like, it's really saddened me deeply. So, and I haven't been in so long to the movies. It's
I love the fact though that they are actually taking it upon themselves to actually digitally release movies though. I like that because of everything that's going on. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
I dropped my vape.
that was very loud, Yeah, I like the digital release of movies, but it's just not the same to me.
It's not.
It's not the same as being there.
Not. It definitely is not.
I cannot wait to go back to the movies, and everybody's going to be like, oh, gosh, I don't want to be the first one. What if we get the virus? I don't care. I'm going, and I'm eating that popcorn, and I'm going to catch that damn virus, and I'm going to watch a good-ass movie while I do it.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Movies though.
What you got?
Greenland.
I thought you were going to say Green Lantern. Oh, man.
Greenland. Gerard Butler.
Ooh. Yeah, I love it. Or I don't know if I love it yet. It hasn't come out. But
dude,
the trailer for that is sick.
I watched that trailer and I was like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Dude, you know that before you sent me that trailer, I had never even heard of this. And I feel like normally I'm a person who's fairly on top of upcoming movies. And I've seen most trailers for big blockbuster movies.
I got lucky. I caught it.
But you threw that one out of left field at me. And I did not see that coming. And I seen it and I was like, what? This is crazy.
Dude.
Do you want to explain? Go ahead with that. You were really psyched about whatever you were about to say.
I am extremely excited about this movie because, for one, I love Gerard Butler.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor.
He's awesome, and
he's had some hardships.
Yeah, I believe you were talking.
Did we text about this?
I think you were telling me a little bit about it.
Yeah.
So
the reason I said that is because Gerard Butler is a phenomenal actor, but I don't think that he's had the best of luck with his movie repertoire.
Yes.
Like, he's had a bunch of really good movies, but he's also had a bunch of really
shit.
Really movies. Yeah,
No,
shit is the word I was going for.
I understand what you mean. So he has a mixed list.
Yeah, like Geostorm.
What is that?
Exactly. Exactly. He's just got like the Olympus Has Fallen movie. Loved that movie. The first one. Mm-hmm. Second one, I was like, okay. Third one, I was like, what the shit is this? How did they get Morgan Freeman to agree to this? This is insane. Anyway, but he's got a bunch of good movies like Law Abiding Citizen.
And this, in my opinion, looks like a winner.
Yeah, dude, this looks like a really good movie. Who else is in this? It's him and who? I'm just trying to remember who I seen in the trailer.
All I remember is Gerard Butler.
That's all I remember.
That's all
I just seen his sweet face and I couldn't think about anything else.
That's what drew me in because it said Gerard Butler.
Gerard!
I was like, oh, Gerard. So.
So basically, if you guys are listening and you don't know would you care to kind of expound on what the potential plot is for the movie?
Sure.
Based on the trailer?
Sure. So, and before I get into that, what I love about these types of movies is I love movies that capture something that could really happen in the real world.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love stuff like that. Not talking about, like, zombies.
Yeah.
Or not talking about...
What? That can't happen?
No.
Shut your mouth!
That might, but I feel like that's a little far-fetched. That's a little far-fetched, you know. But this is something this is a high possibility of something that could really, really happen. So the plot essentially is that there is a comet named Clark. And
is that the name of the comet?
It is.
Clark.
Yeah, Clark.
That's such a dumb name for a comet.
Clark Kent.
Clark. Oh. Ooh, I see there. I see what you did.
But apparently it's on a direct course for Earth.
Yeah.
But what happens is it starts to break apart. From what I'm gathering from the trailer, I don't know if maybe that's what you took from it because they're watching it on the news. So apparently, as it, I guess, enters the Earth's atmosphere, then it starts to kind of break up a little bit. So there's a.
But it's pretty massive, right?
It's a massive comet. But apparently the
I want to say it's like the size of like a state or something.
Yes. Yeah. So apparently the fragment that is supposed to hit, that's the only part that they're concerned about. And they're saying it's supposed to hit the ocean. Well, that shit hits like Central Florida. It like screws some shit up. Yeah, so and it's
not just like a football hitting your backyard.
No,
it's like they blowing the city up
like
kind of deal.
Like I think it's his son in the movie, and he walks outside and he's like, "Dad, the sky's on fire." You know,
He's like, "Oh, that's nothing, son. That's just the sunset."
But that's not something you should be told. Like, hey, the sky's on fire.
What would you do if your kid said that? Not that you have a kid, but when you do,
I'd probably look at him and be like, "Hey, son, the sky's on fire." You know.
Hey, son, grab a beer. You won't make it to 21 anyway. Let's go ahead.
But what makes the movie so interesting is that because it hit Central Florida, it really, really tears a bunch of shit up. Like the impact wave, you can see it just kind of. Here it goes over this state. It's just kind of going across.
Because when something like that hits the Earth, it doesn't just impact that area.
And that's what they wanted when they're watching, like in the trailer, when they're watching the news and it shows it. They wanted it to hit the ocean because if it hit the ocean, then you're gonna.
Yeah, it was just gonna send some waves on us.
You're gonna have some big ass tsunamis, but.
Yeah, at least you're still gonna have your town.
The surfers would have been all over that shit.
Yeah, bro.
But apparently, that's not the only part. Apparently, there's like 10 or 20 other fragments that are falling to the earth now,
and they didn't all
over the country, and so they're panicking and trying to get everyone to like this bunker. And so Gerard Butler, he's like, I have to get my family to this bunker.
Rips his shirt off, shows his sick abs. Gonna gonna give my family to this bunker. He has an accent, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Some kind of what is his accent?
It kind of sounds a little bit Irish. It sounds like an Irish.
I'll keep my family to this bunker.
But insane trailer. So you watched it, correct?
Yeah, I watched the trailer. Yeah, it was really good.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
If I'm not mistaken, his wife in the trailer is a pretty well known actress as well.
I believe so. I just can't remember her name.
Yeah, I can't remember her name at the moment.
But I believe she has been in numerous movies.
She's played many wives.
Was she in Housewives?
I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, Greenland.
Yeah.
So if all of you have not watched that trailer, definitely
you should check that out.
Definitely check that out because I believe that movie is going to be a winner.
Heck yeah.
So what you got?
What I want to kind of save my best topic for last. So I want to mention Antlers.
Ooh,
did you watch the trailer for Antlers?
I did watch the trailer.
New horror movie coming out.
It's Fox Searchlight, correct?
Yeah,
is that
correct.
Is that okay?
Correct.
So
it's a medium in the middle company.
Yeah, but is it? To me, it seems more like a thriller than it seems like an actual straight up horror movie.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be more of a thriller from the beginning, and then towards the end, it's going to bust into some really crazy horror. Sort of the way that movie The Ritual did on Netflix.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah. So at the end, it's going to kind of ramp up, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh shit!" You know?
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a good movie. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Was there a date on that? I didn't see a date.
I didn't see a date either.
I didn't see a date.
I think most companies right now are kind of holding off on dates before to see what happens with the coronavirus.
So they don't false promise something to everybody. So I understand.
Exactly.
That, so.
It looks cool though. The monster at the end. Did you see there's like a split 2 or 3 seconds towards the end of the trailer where the monster lifts its head up and it's like 4 different pieces of its mouth and it's got antlers all over it and stuff.
It kind of looks like the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Honestly, have you ever seen the Jersey Devil with the antlers and everything?
No.
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
What is the Jersey Devil?
It's one of those mythical
creature
shits. You know,
Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
It's one of those mythological creatures.
I'm gonna Google that.
It's kind of on the same lines of like Slender Man or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jersey Devil.
It's one of those things that's been around forever, like Bigfoot.
Really?
You know?
Images.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the vibes I were getting from this movie was like Jersey Devil type vibes. So,
yeah, that's definitely Jersey Devil vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be pretty good. So
I think it is
keep
too.
your eyes out open for that, guys. If you're looking for some new horror flicks, I know there's not a whole lot of.
Name of that is Antlers.
Antlers.
Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah. If you haven't watched the trailer for that movie, definitely do so. Looks like it's gonna be a good one.
Anything?
But yeah, I've got one more on my list. This one I'm pretty excited about. Both of us are. Superman, Man of Tomorrow.
Yes, animation.
So, animation
Nation.
New animated Superman movie, which I am pretty excited about because I love the way that they did this movie. The animation style that they went with is so retro.
Dude, I'm telling you, DC, Marvel has sort of trumped us as far as the repertoire of live action movies and the amount that they have.
Yep.
But DC is far beyond 100 miles past beyond Marvel when it comes to animated movies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this one I think is going to be. So did you see Justice League Apocalypse War? It just recently came out.
I didn't.
So anyway, that was a really good one that just came out and it was pretty big. Mm-hmm. But I think that this one's going to be even bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah, just because it's solely centered around Superman.
I love the fact too that we get to see a little bit about Superman before he was Superman.
Yeah.
I like to see. I'm very excited to see that because
I think a lot of people want to see that because all you ever see is the heroes in their prime.
Yeah. So the trailer, that's what I loved about the trailer is you see him flying around stopping crime and shit in like a hoodie or some shit.
Yeah. Kind of like Spider-Man did
kind
in
of
the
like
beginning.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. Bonesaw.
Yeah. Bonesaw.
I've got you for 3.
When you say that, it doesn't remind me of the movie. It reminds me of when you order something at a drive-thru, and then they pull up and they're like, "I've got you for 3 McDoubles and 2 large fries."
Awesome.
Or the judge, "I've got you for 3 counts of manslaughter." I've got you for 3.
Okay.
Anyway, or that's what Christopher Nolan said to Christian Bale.
Oh, really?
About the Batman movies. "I've got you for 3. All right. Anyway, I digress.
And I love the fact that Superman is voiced by Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
I love Zachary Quinto.
He's awesome, man.
He
does a lot of work.
I love his newest work.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Yes.
Have you checked out Nosferatu?
I haven't. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
But I have not.
Based off of a novel.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know of Nosferatu, and I've seen the William Dafoe version.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
The older William Dafoe version.
Oh really?
Yeah, he played Nosferatu.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Really?
The Will.I.am Dafoe. He played it. Yeah, the Green Goblin himself.
Wow.
It's a phenomenal movie.
Oh.
Yeah, he played Nosferatu. But anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about this, about that upcoming project as well, for sure.
Yeah. So Nosferatu. I'm kind of gonna veer off just a little bit for a second because
sure.
Season 2 has just premiered. It actually premiered.
Really?
Yeah, it premiered last week.
No way.
So all of you, if you haven't checked out Season 2 of Nosferatu, definitely do so, and watch Season 1 as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a phenomenal show.
What airs that?
AMC.
Okay.
And usually anything AMC puts out is
okay. Yeah, I've not seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer for the Season 2, I think, though.
It's really good. It's really good. If you get a chance, check it out.
Yeah, I will.
And
for sure.
because we'll need to actually
chat about that one.
We will need to make that one of our topics.
Oh
for
yeah,
one of
most
our
definitely.
episodes because it takes you for a ride. That is a mind-boggling conundrum of a show.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check it out now.
Yes. And Zachary Quinto, he nails it. He nails Charlie Manx.
Yeah.
So I mean, he does a phenomenal job playing.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm gonna have to check it out.
So when I found out that Superman Man of Tomorrow was coming out and that Zachary Quinto was voicing Superman, I was like, dude.
Oh heck yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be the shit.
Yeah.
And like I said before, if you haven't watched the trailer for Superman Man of Tomorrow, definitely do so.
Yeah.
I love the styling that they went with.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know if you're getting the vibe. I'm getting a very retro vibe from this movie.
The look of it is almost... Sorry, I'm looking up the cast. I just wanted to see... No, not dark. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the look of it reminds me of... like... It has a comic book.
Yeah, it's very like off the page kind of feel.
Yes.
Versus like a...
like super high res.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Everything is sort of medium poppy.
It has kind of a... Have you noticed that the color palette in it it's retro. It's retro for sure.
Very retro. So. The trailer, also the Superman, he looks more slim.
He does.
He doesn't look very caricatured, I guess you would say.
Yeah, I guess
like
so.
Cartoonish, where his torso is twice the size of his legs.
He's not ripped.
Yeah. He's just like a regular looking guy. I like that. I dig that.
You looking up the cast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll find it next time. I think actually no, I think I found it. This is it. I was just gonna say that you would be so surprised at how many people voice DC comic book characters.
Right.
Like Cyborg was Shamar Moore.
Really?
In this most recent Justice League
really?
movie. Yeah, it was sick, dude.
Wow.
I was like, I know that freaking voice from somewhere. And I was like, oh my God, it's the Days of Our Lives.
I had no idea that was him.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's him. But anyway, I'm totally with you. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be awesome.
And I didn't pay attention. Was there a date for Superman Man of Tomorrow?
I was not aware of a date.
I wasn't either.
But we can find out.
Yeah, if we find out, we will definitely...
Yeah, I'll make a note of that for next week.
We will definitely let everyone know.
For sure.
But I didn't see a date.
Yeah.
But again, if you haven't seen the trailer for it,
it's
definitely worth your time to check it out because, especially if you're a huge Superman or DC fan,
yeah,
definitely
for sure.
check it out because it's gonna be great.
Speaking of, if you're a DC fan, my next sort of topic I was gonna say in regards to movies is fandom. Are you familiar with this?
I'm not.
Fandom. Anyway, it is so San Diego Comic-Con happens every year, and
Correct.
they canceled it, and so they're doing it like virtually now, where they're gonna have the panels and stuff.
Absolutely.
But DC has announced their own separate sort of Comic-Con.
Okay.
And it's called Fandom.
Ooh.
And it's on August 22nd. It's a 24-hour live fan conference thing where they're going to show, they've got the panels from the Batman, they've got panels from everything that's upcoming, Wonder Woman 1984,
Oh, that's
all these
awesome.
upcoming movies, and even the Zack Snyder Justice League. They've got a panel for that. They're going to have tons of TV show stuff, news, and trailers. We're probably going to see our first footage from the Batman
Sweet.
at the Fandom on August 22nd. So
Sweet.
keep your ears open and your eyes
And your
closed.
keep your fingers crossed.
And it's free. It's not something you have to pay to go to. It's going to be free, and it's hosted by DC. So
That is awesome.
yeah,
That is awesome. And what is that? What are the dates for that?
August 22nd.
August
It's 24
22nd.
hours.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you'll be able to log on and watch it and not record it. But I mean, I'm sure you could, but I don't condone that.
Yeah.
But I might do it. Excuse me. Sorry.
Speaking of virtual events, did you see that Adult Swim is having their virtual event?
What?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a con that they're doing.
Really?
Yes.
Adult Swim.
Is
No.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's gonna be.
What's it gonna be? It's a bunch of guys like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Rick and Morty talking for a couple hours.
It's an Adult Swim con, bitch.
Morty, I don't know what we're doing here, but
But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's gonna be July 23rd to the 24th, and I could have those dates wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are the dates. But Amazon, it's Amazon.
Amazon.
Adult Swim con. It's a virtual con that they're having. So if you're a fan of Adult Swim and their work and Rick and Morty and all of that, then definitely check that out as well.
For show. I'll never say that again. Let me put that in the notes as well. Let me never say for show again.
This has been a weird episode.
It is weird.
But it's been
The
fun.
third time's the charm is what they say,
Third time is
what
the
they say.
charm.
But
But that's all the topics I have regarding movies. What
I've
about
got
you?
two more quick little things.
Okay.
Number one, the Matrix sequel
Yes.
that
Yes.
Keanu Reeves and his counterpart has agreed to do.
Yes. Have you heard anything else about it?
You say that in a way as if you have.
I haven't. I'm asking
Oh,
you.
okay, I got you. Okay, yeah, I mean, I've just heard that they're about to get started on pre-production for it, and so they've been kind of halted due to the coronavirus and stuff. But he said that it's given them even more time to think through some stuff. But they said that the story arc that it's going into is sort of the screenplay for it that was written. He said that's the only reason him and her signed on to come back,
Right.
was because the story was so good, and they think it's going to be a sick way to round out the whole rest of it. You know what I mean?
That would be great.
I'm a huge Matrix fan.
I am too.
It could be total shit. I don't know. It could be.
and it might be, but I can't see Keanu.
Yeah, everything he touches is gold.
Everything he touches is gold. So I just couldn't see like Keanu signing on to do something that he might think would be complete shit.
Yeah.
You know, so in his mind, I'm sure Keanu's like, nah, we've got this.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I'm definitely excited for that because I think they really do. They really do need one more Matrix movie to end it all.
Or to send it off into something else.
Send it off into something else.
Spin-off kind of
Just
stuff.
don't make any more games because the games they came out with were garbage.
Were they?
So, yes, they were.
I don't know. I didn't play them. They were trash.
They were trash.
They were just people laying in front of computers with lots of numbers.
I mean, it's like I say, it sucked ass.
How fast can you type the numbers? Can you crack the Matrix?
No, you played as Neo.
Triangle, square, X, circle. Over and over again.
You played as Neo, but it was
Oh, really?
The way they made the story for the game, it was just trash.
Really?
It wasn't.
I hate that,
good.
man.
It wasn't very good.
The
only bad thing Keanu's been attached to is the Matrix game.
Sure. The Matrix game. What about last thing that I have as far as movie is concerned?
Okay.
Once again, I don't know when that's just scheduled for 2021. So
Okay.
Be on the lookout.
Sounds to me like 2021
is going to be bomb sauce when it comes to movies.
It's going to be bomb regarding movies.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll just be bomb in general.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully it won't be a bomb.
Jesus. Jesus
Hopefully
Christ.
it won't be that. But what do you think about, lastly, as far as movies is concerned, Free Guy, the new Disney movie?
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
I think it's gonna be great. The fact that he plays an NPC character in like this open world game.
I think it's so funny. I'm looking forward to it.
I am. Yeah, it's gonna be great because I think it looks like he kicks ass. And
dude, I'm really excited. Everything Ryan Reynolds touches is not maybe not gold, but at least bronze.
He's about
you know what I mean?
He's about on the same level as Keanu. As far as
right now in his career, most definitely.
Yeah. But who else is in that movie? Do you know who else is in that movie?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Not that anybody that I've seen is of any importance as far as actors is concerned.
What about because I didn't see one. Did you see a date for that movie?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. But I think it's going to be cool, though.
I think it is going to be cool.
It's going to be funny.
It is.
For sure.
For sure. When it comes out, when these movies come out, we're definitely going to have...
Yeah.
We're gonna have a plate.
We're gonna have our hands full there, kiddies.
We're gonna have a plate full of shit to serve you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A plate full of shit to serve you.
Oh, this has been
fun.
This has been a fun episode. We
hope
all of you have enjoyed this.
Yeah, hopefully you haven't cut it off yet. But if you have, and I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
We try to save the best things for last.
We do.
But,
we still appreciate you for listening.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, we're still getting used to this and still working it out, the kinks, and doing this thing.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Every episode seems to progress.
We brought little stuffed Morty this week.
What's that?
Little stuffed Morty.
Oh yeah, we've got Morty for everyone watching the VOD. There's Morty chilling in a Batman mug.
Exactly.
He's just chilling. So.
Exactly. So yeah, that's all I have for movies as far as that's concerned.
Same here. And
what about any last minute hot scoops that you've got?
I don't have any. What about you? Do you have any?
I don't necessarily. No, I don't.
Have
I just
any
thought
hot
maybe
scoops that you want to share with all of?
That was very anticlimactic. You got anything? Nope. You got anything? Nope. All right, then. That's good. We're good. You want to do some shout outs?
Yeah, we'll do some shout outs for sure. First one I want to shout out is a podcast called Paranormal Coffee.
Paranormal Coffee.
Paranormal
Wait,
Coffee.
you want to do it? You want to do it? I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. You ready?
All right, hit me with it. Paranormal Coffee.
There you go.
So, yeah, we want to thank you because you've given us some support on Twitter. You've shouted us out a couple of times, so we
appreciate that.
We really do appreciate that, and our Twitter has just been blowing up.
Yeah, it has, dude. It's been exploding.
Our Twitter has been exploding lately, and for everyone listening still, we are now on Instagram. We're going to be posting some funny shit, some cool shit, and maybe some actual shit.
I'm on it. Hang on a second.
But we are on Instagram, so you can follow us. It's at the Outerverse Podcast.
Yeah,
so
and I'm sure we'll put all those links and stuff online for people to get to.
Yes.
I want to give a shout out to a podcast called The Rant with Herman James. They posted us on sort of a what to follow, what to listen kind of thing today.
Did they really?
Yeah. So
wow.
Shout out to
Herman
and his crew of faithful followers for checking us out.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you guys, and go check them out too. Go check Paranormal Coffee out and The Rant with Herman James.
Absolutely.
Check them out as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, it really does. It really means a lot to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, we never expected to have this.
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I thought we would have a total of 3 listeners by now.
Maybe.
But now it's probably what?
Probably
33, 43, 100.
I think we're at 100.
Yeah, we're at 100.
I think we're probably at 100.
Episode 3.
So
that's killing it, dude.
I mean,
we're having a good time though.
We are having a good time, and again, that's what we're doing this for, is because we just have fun. We just have fun talking about all the same stuff. So
we just have fun slapping our mics around.
That's right.
We have a blast.
We do.
Yeah, so
We're by no means professionals.
then zero means. We're by negative means professionals.
But hopefully it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
So-
hopefully you guys have had a good time so far. But if you have any questions, make sure you... Any more shout-outs?
That's all the shout-outs.
Shout out to
I have.
Corey and his girlfriend for bringing pizza over before the podcast today. So
Yes, thank you, Brittany.
shout out to them. Shout out to Brittany.
Thank you.
Shout out to Haley.
Brittany bought the she bought the pizza and the beer.
Pizza and the beer.
So,
Newsflash, we are young people. We bought the pizza and beer. Shout out to my girlfriend Haley for helping us to get back here at a reasonable time. We've been kind of on the road this weekend a little bit, so we got back in time to do it and to
Thank you,
sure to do it being the podcast. Just to clarify that a little bit, I said we got back in time to do it. I meant they got back in time to do the podcast. So thank you, Haley. I love you. You're the best.
But yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's about it. We want
Shout-outs.
to maybe tell everybody how they, for new listeners, how they can get in contact.
Yeah,
with
for
us.
sure.
So if you want to email us any questions that you would like us to answer on the show, then you can email
About
us
anything.
Anything. It can be anything. If you want to email us with a word like poop, you can do that.
We will read it.
We will read it.
We
And-
will. We'll talk about your poop.
We will talk.
We'll talk about your poop for you. Are you self-conscious about your poop? Email us. Just don't send us a picture of it.
You can email us though at the Outerverse Biz with a Z at gmail.com.
Yeah.
So you can shoot us an email. You can let us know if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions of maybe a topic that you would like us to do. Then absolutely.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Twitter.
Do that.
You can follow us on Twitter at the Outerverse PC.
Yeah.
And our Twitter has been blowing up.
Exactly.
We've had a lot of support on Twitter.
Yes, we have.
So
our if you haven't already said it, I'm pretty sure you did, but our Instagram is the Outerverse Podcast.
At the Outerverse Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
We're going to be posting
And I'll have all
some
those
cool
links
stuff.
posted below in the
Description.
in the description of this podcast. So
Yes.
you can also find it there.
Yes, and we are now on iHeartRadio.
Yes.
We are on iHeartRadio.
Thank you, iHeartRadio,
yes,
for finally coming through for us.
Thank you. We don't know what's up with Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora's they're cock blocking us.
I think they've put us on the blacklist.
Yeah, we're on the blacklist.
So, but we're on iHeartRadio. We're on a couple of new platforms for this episode. This episode will be on a couple of new platforms.
Yep.
So, Stitcher, Podchaser, and is there any more that we're on? I think we're still
Alexa something, right?
Yeah, TuneIn.
TuneIn.
We are on
TuneIn by
TuneIn now,
Alexa,
and
or with Alexa.
we are still waiting on our podcast to process on Google Podcast.
Yeah.
It is on there, but it's still having to process and
And be
everything,
reviewed and
be
stuff.
reviewed. So,
Okay, cool.
So eventually, we hope to be on Pandora because we know there's probably a lot of people that just listen to their stuff.
For sure.
Primarily
I know
on Pandora.
my girlfriend does.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Cool. So we need to get on there.
Maybe that's why she hasn't heard the podcast yet.
So we need to get on Pandora and Google Podcasts. So, but we'll be on there eventually. But
Yeah, we will.
But for right now, we are on iHeartRadio. So anyone who uses iHeartRadio for all of their listening needs,
Yeah. And almost anywhere podcasts are streamed.
that's right.
And if you don't like just listening, you can watch us on YouTube.
The Outerverse Podcast.
The Outerverse Podcast on YouTube.
Yep.
You can check us out there as well.
Yep.
So-
Will you have a link available
yeah,
to that as well?
we'll do. The link to our YouTube is actually in the bio of our Instagram.
Okay.
And I'll also have it in the description of our the podcast.
Cool.
So, on
deal.
whatever you're streaming
so,
on.
we've tried to make it as easy as possible for everyone to
You
kind of
have
get
no
to-
excuses.
No excuses.
Well, I don't have that iTunes thing.
But there'll be links to all of the platforms that we mentioned as well on the description of our YouTube video on the VOD version of this episode. So, and you can rate us if you want to rate us on Apple.
Yeah,
I
please.
mean, please do.
Give us a review. You don't have to give 5 stars.
You don't have to give 5 stars. You can be honest.
If you don't, we're gonna hunt you down and kill you. But But
no, for sure.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. You can give us a rating. You can write a review if you want to.
Yeah.
Just let us know how we're doing.
And also, I'd love to say real quick that if you have some suggestions for us that would maybe make things better for our podcast, feel free to email us or tweet us and message us on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. So let us know if there's something you think we could do differently, that would maybe make the show a little more smooth or
Absolutely.
clean. We are always open to some suggestions.
Yes.
And
lay your cards on the table.
Lay them on the damn table.
Lay them on the table. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. What do you think?
It's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, it's
gonna wrap it up with a nice what's the nice nursery rhyme or something. How do we wrap up a podcast? How do we do that?
We might have to write that down.
Might write that down. Okay. All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for the support.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to share anything with us, you absolutely can. But we love you guys, and we will see you in the next episode.
Deuces.